is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Alrighty then, man. Jake Paul was revealed last night that Jake Paul will be taking on Hasim Rahman. Hopefully, I'm saying it right. Junior. All right, that's who we'll be taking on. I think it's August 5th or August 6th. So let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. So Tommy Fury is out. He gave Tommy Fury a deadline to meet, and Tommy Fury didn't. I think Frank Warren was on did an interview and explained that he had to go to the embassy and sort it out, and it didn't get sorted out. And he's fighting Hasim Rahman. So it's just a meant for him to fight Tommy Fury. Most people thought Tommy Fury couldn't get over here because of the Daniel Kinahan thing, but they're saying it's a thing, I guess, with his visa or with the embassy or whatever the situation may be. So, it's just one meant to be. Jake Paul, he found another opponent. Now, apparently, Hasim Rahman Jr. got knocked out by Tommy Morrison's son. I think also it was might have been part of the lawsuit that I'm not sure. I think this is the son that was part of the lawsuit, and where I think they sued Mayweather for doghouse rules, where they just fight until they can't fight no more, and they sued Mayweather. I think they reached a settlement agreement or whatever the situation may be. And I know it is what it is, and I believe, I forget who introduced. I think it might be Leonard Ellaby that introduced him to Hasim Rahman, or however they met, and they ain't like it. It was a lawsuit and all that type of stuff, man. And Hasim Rahman Jr. is coming off getting knocked out. I think it was, forget when it was, but we can pull it all up, by Tommy Morrison's son. So, Jake Paul, apparently him and Jake Paul know each other. They took pictures in the gym. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. Hasim Rahman Jr. And like I said, coming off a knockout. So, Jake Paul, finally giving people what they want, a professional boxer. I don't think Tommy Fury impressed me neither. I seen him fight on one of Jake Paul's undercards. So he ain't really impressed me neither. And we already know if Jake Paul picked, Hasim Rahman Jr. on a short notice, then we already know what it is. He know that he can beat him. Now, Hasim Rahman Jr. may have something to say about that, and hopefully do, but then he gonna say I beat a I beat a real boxer. I said I want to fight a real fighter. So that's just what it's gonna be, man. And he ain't gonna fight no real threat, in my opinion, coming off a short notice. So he's not gonna be no real threat coming off short notice. That's why he's fighting a guy that's coming off a knockout. So it says the YouTuber Jake Paul cannot arrange a fight with British Tommy Fury, so he looked for another option and will fight Hasim Rahman Jr. on August 6th at Madison Square Garden, New York, as reported by Sports Illustrated. Rahman is 31 years old and has a professional boxing record of 12 wins, 1 loss, and 6 knockouts. His last opponent was James Mackenzie Morrison, who was Tommy Morrison's son, they said, April 29th this year, when he lost by knockout in the 5th round. So he got knocked out just in April. So he's the son of former heavyweight champion Hasim Rahman, who was nicknamed The Rock, who knocked out Lennox Lewis in 2001. What happened to Tommy Fury a few weeks ago? Fury tried to fly to London to the United States, but the airline did not let him aboard the plane. The box reported that he does not know the reasons why they did not let him board the plane, the aircraft, and enter America. From that moment, the fight was on a tightrope. Paul did not sleep and began to look for options and found Rahman Jr. the best opportunity. Tommy Fury is officially out by Wednesday morning, which is Wednesday morning now, and they announced this last night. If he doesn't go to the embassy and come out of hiding, 3 other opponents lined up. I'm built different, so I don't know what I'm built different mean. I don't really get that. So I really don't care about his record, man. It is what it is, man. I'm buying that crap. I don't know who in the world is buying that crap. Um, there's no offense to Hasim Rahman Jr., but man, come on, man, you just got knocked out, and all of a sudden, you getting an opportunity. I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Hopefully, you come out and win and knock him out, savage. Hopefully he do. Let's see what weight he fighting at. He fighting a heavyweight. So it's kind of some things here. He fighting a heavyweight, coming from a boxing family. I'm happy that he gonna get this payday. Should have changed his family life. So yeah, he's fighting at heavyweight. So he's fighting a naturally bigger dude. Um, 31 years old, 6'3", so a little bit taller than him. But yeah, man, finally, 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 he finally moving on to somebody that's fought before, and he ain't the best, but we ain't expect him to go from fighting MMA fighters to going to fight dudes like Arthur Better Biev or dudes like Usyk or nothing like that. To me, this just with him finding a void or loophole in boxing and taking advantage of it. This shows you that he can come in here and get a Showtime date when other PBC fighters and other fighters can't get a Showtime date when they want to. Just let you know there's a big void. There's a big void left in boxing. A big void. Just they're not fighting each other. If boxing was fighting each other, these fighters was fighting each other, these promoters working together, breaking bread together, making money together. In my opinion, it wouldn't be no room for Jake Paul. He couldn't come in here and do what he want to do. He couldn't come in here and get in there and do what he wanted to because there wouldn't be no room for him. They actually be fighting each other. They actually be banging with each other. So, I mean, it is what it is. When you don't fight the best, you put on a subpar, you put on a subpar fight. This is what you get. Subpar fights, you don't get the fans what they want. You got, entertainers coming in and making money off of it. So you got entertainers coming in making money off of it. You got baby mamas like Black China making money off of it. So but it's the game. I hope Hasim Rahman Jr. He big. He got some type of experience. Hope he come out on top. I'm pulling for him. Put an end to this Jake Paul stuff. But I think, man, I think Jake Paul, his matchmaking is good. And he picked the right one. A guy coming off of knockouts in April. He'll come back. I'm glad that Hasim Jr. gonna get an opportunity to make some bread. So we'll see. But if he get knocked out by Jake Paul, man, you ain't gonna be able to live this down. Honestly, you are not gonna be able to live this down. But it is what it is. If you lose to him, he should dominate. Honestly, he's bigger, stronger, should be more faster. But we'll see. Hopefully, it's a cherry pick gone wrong by Jake Paul. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financial want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313. Rolling the bottom of the screen, PayPal link in the description. Shout out to Gary Benson and Ricky for donating. You can also hit me up on Linktree. Hit the Linktree up. You can find me on Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. A couple clicks away. Also, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts, host of other. You can listen to the podcast. Let me know what you girls and guys think. It should be up by the time you hear this. Peace. Check out the Box News playlist too.